Hello everyone, this is Shashank here. Welcome to my channel PES for Life. PES, for those who are not aware, stands for Pro Evolution Soccer, which is a video game developed by Konami. This game is also available on our Android phones and iPhones under the Play Store or the Apple Store. In today's video, we'll be discussing what tips and tricks you need as a beginner to start playing this game. Also, we will realize why this is the perfect time to start playing this game if you have not started playing yet. I will be creating a brand new account for me as well, just for the purpose of making it better and easy to understand what steps you need to follow. The first step, as you might have already seen, was selecting the language of preference, and the next step here is selecting the country or the region of residence. The next step would be to download some additional data, which would not be prompted on the home screen. Okay, now while the download is going on, let me just tell you about myself. I've been playing this game PES since 3 years when it was called PES 2018. After 18, PES 2019 was launched, and in September 2019, last year, PES 2020 was launched. PES 2020 turned out to be a great success because of its in-game graphics, player visualizations, player skills, player tricks, additional legendary players, and the in-game commentary as well. With all of these things combined, the experience was greatly enhanced, making it a very, very enjoyable experience as if you're controlling the players in a live game. Well, I've been hooked to the game ever since, and I believe that with my experience in this game, I should be able to help beginners as well as users who have lost touch with this game with tips and tricks that I didn't have when I started playing this game. As you can see on your screen, the game is loaded up and has asked for my Gmail ID. My Gmail ID though is linked to my primary account, and if I enter it over here, my primary account will be loaded. Hence, I will not be adding the Gmail account for this particular video as it's a new account. Although you don't need to worry because the Gmail account is not a compulsory thing. It just helps you with linking your data in case you're going to switch your device or you're taking a new phone, buying a new phone. Now, as you can see, the next page is the contract or the rules and regulations of Konami. Once you click on read and accept, the game registers you as a new user and a unique user ID will be created for you. Once this is done, the next page would be the video settings depending on your phone. You can select between high, standard or low. For this video, I'll be selecting standard. Depending on your phone, you can change your preference as well. The next setting is a control type. As you can see, you have two options between classic and advanced control. I'll be selecting the classic option as it gives you a more joystick-like experience. The advanced option is equally good, it's just that it employs a single finger touch experience. Now, once that's done, the next page asks you if you'd like to learn about the basic controls. Today's video will be only based on the squad building element of this game, so we'll be skipping this part and directly focusing on the squad building aspect only. The next step is to select a base team. Depending on your preference, you can select from a number of teams which are linked with PES 2020. I'll be selecting Manchester United of the English League. If you can see over here, I'm scrolling down, the different teams are coming up as well: Leicester, Manchester City, etc. As far as the names are concerned, be careful because some teams are not registered with PES, so the names might be a bit different. Now, the next phase is setting up your account, giving a name to your account. This is my name, and once this is done, this name is registered as an owner name. Everything else can be edited at a later stage, so I'll be directly skipping ahead and moving on to the next stage. PES 2020 basically can be split into two parts. The first part is squad building and the second part is your game play. Now, as far as squad building is concerned, the first thing you require is a good manager. As you can see, there's a list of 4 managers that the game has suggested for you. You can sign any one among them. Let's go over and check a couple of them. The first one we'll be checking is Sabatini with the formation 4-2-3-1. As you can see on the right side, there are different tactics that this manager uses. The next formation is 4-3-3 by the manager Aramburu. This is more of an attacking formation and is being currently used by many different big clubs as well. Now, please observe on the right side the different tactics that will be used while you're playing with this team. Now, all 4 managers that have popped up will have different formations. You can check and scroll through them, and once you've decided, you can select any one. For the purpose of this video, I'm just selecting with one of them and going ahead. The next step is players. As you can see, PES automatically assigns you 20 players according to the manager that you selected. These 20 players will be from the rating between 60 to 69 approximately. These are all called as white ball players because of their rating. Now, the next step is your login bonus. PES employs a login bonus system wherein if you log in every day, you'll be rewarded every day with new rewards. As you can see, the first reward is a scout, which is a 5-star Barcelona scout. The next few rewards will be applied once you log in every day. Now, this is the home page of your game. If you observe the left top corner, 0G stands for 0 game points and 0 coins next to it stands for 0 my club coins. To obtain both GP and coins, we need to play matches. Let's check out the event mode, which is the events that we can play against the computer, against the difficulty that is already pre-decided by the computer. If you complete these events, we'll get both GP and coins as well. The next thing is the eFootball option. The eFootball option is actually matches that we can play online. These are regular events which pop up every week, once or twice. Match day and events both will be continuously appeared once a week. On completion of events, you will either win GP or coins, or in some cases both. Depending on the event, these rewards will directly be updated to your account. Now, what you need to remember is among GP and coins, coins are the ones which are more valuable and you need to preserve them. Right now, I've opened up the My Team page where you can see the list of players that you have. Currently, we just have these 20 players, and it's time to see how we can buy better players. On the contract option, you can see the agent. If you click on that, there are two options over here: box draw. In the box draw, you'll see a pack which is worldwide club stars. These players are called as base players. If you observe the background of each of these cards, it's a mild grayish blue color. Base players can be divided into 5 categories, which are black ball, gold ball, silver ball, bronze ball, and the white ball players that we already had. Okay. Now, as far as signing them are concerned, in this pack, to sign players, you need to pay 25,000 GP game points or 100 club coins. Basically, when you try to sign any players using this pack, you'll be signing 3 players at a time. These 3 players can be of any type, any color type, depending on your luck. They can either be 1 black ball, 2 gold, or all 3 can be silver as well. So depending on your luck, you need to be very careful when and how you sign these players. So the probability of signing up good players, which are black ball players, if you observe, all black ball players would be good players and players who are recognized all over the world. Now let us go ahead and check the second pack, which is the special agent. Special agent over here, the first one we have is club selection Juventus. These special agents give you the opportunity to sign featured players. As you can see, all 8 players in this pack are of Juventus, and these players have a rating which is usually pumped up from their general or base player ratings. If you observe, all these players are in and around the rating 90 at least, and these players are only of the club Juventus. Such special agents are usually very common. Every Monday, the game updates, and at the end of the update, you will find new club selection options. The second option of today is Napoli. If you observe, Napoli will also have the same number of players, and in this case as well, all of them are black ball players. If you observe, these are some good players, and you can sign them, any 3 of them. You get 3 opportunities to sign sign players using this agent, but for each time, you need 100 club coins. So, as far as we are concerned, it is a good option to save up your coins so you can buy players from this option, from this agent, which is the club selection agent. Okay, if you observe, all these players are very good players. Now let's go ahead and check the other 2 packs. The other 2 packs are Iconic Moment Juventus and Iconic Moment Bayern Munich. Let's first check Iconic Moment Juventus. If you observe, the 3 players with the background pink colored cards are called as iconic players. These 3 players in this pack are Del Piero, then Nedved, and Pirlo. These 3 players are former legends of the club Juventus. These iconic player cards are also very tough to find. As you can observe, let's check the Bayern Munich pack. These over here also have 3 iconic moment players. We will be scrolling through them one at a time. If you observe, this pack has other black ball and gold ball players as well. But for each time to sign one player, you'll have to pay 100 club coins. Because of that sole reason, it becomes very tough to gauge if you'll be able to sign them for sure or not. So hence, I would suggest always focus on the 2 club selection packs, as they are guaranteed to give you good players, which will help to build your squad very easily. Next, how to sign managers. Click on the manager tab. The list of signable managers will pop up. This list is updated daily. You need coins or GP to sign these managers. Please avoid using coins over here. The rating on the right, the skill rating, is a rating of the manager. Better managers will have higher rating, so please prefer buying managers with a higher rating. Thus, we need both GP and coins to collect players. As far as GP is concerned, you need to start to play matches to get GP. The more matches you play, the quicker and faster you'll be able to collect GP. Please observe on the top right corner, this is the inbox. In the inbox, you'll already have a few items. We'll just go ahead and receive them all. The last item you see is the login bonus we got when we logged in the first time. So each time you log in, the bonus will be coming over here. Let's receive them all and let's go ahead and check each one at a time. For the first item, we'll be going ahead to the contract page, and the contract page, let's check out the scout. The scout that we just received as a login bonus, that's the 5-star scout. 5-star scouts usually will have different available players. In the available players list, you will find that this has all players registered to FC Barcelona, including gold, silver, bronze, and white ball as well. Let's go ahead and sign our first player. While this is being loaded, let's just speak about scouts. You can actually go ahead and combine 2 or 3 scouts together to sign better players. The first player we signed today is a bronze level player of Barcelona. Let's check his player details. Each player you sign usually will have a common standard contract of 10 matches, and the level 1 is standard. The level 1 of 58 means that you have to train this player to level 58 to obtain his maximum possible rating. You train players by completing matches with them or training them with special trainers that can be obtained by completing matches against the computer events. Okay, now let's check the free option that we have from Konami. uh, when you log in for the first time, you'll have an option of signing 3 players for free, 3 players of any one kind, forward, midfielder. I'm going ahead with forwards right now for free. Let's check. I'm skipping this part right now. And okay, so 3 players we signed turn out to be all silver players. These are okay players. They are better than the players that we have right now, but they can definitely be upgraded by better players. Let's check the position forward scout once to see what scouts we have. Always do this before signing the players. Okay, if you observe, there are gold and black ball players as well, so once again the probability is not very high. The other packs are of midfielders, defenders, and goalkeepers, so you can scroll through them and check the same thing. Please observe that you need 25,000 GP to sign these players. Or we could use 250 coins, which is a huge gamble to take to sign good players. Please remember, always focus on signing better black ball players. Let's check the other 3 items that we received from the inbox. These 3 items that we include were the 2 club selection items and the iconic moment Maradona card. Let's click on the search button to check the card out. Okay, I'm going ahead and signing this player now. While this is being signed, let me just tell you about this iconic moment card. This card was actually the first iconic moment card and hence was given free to all Konami users, PES2020 users. And there we have, that's the first black ball player that we signed, and that too, Diego Maradona. Now, simultaneously at the start of the video, I told you why this is the best time to start playing PES now. If you remember, the other rewards we got were Club Selection Dybala and Club Selection Coutinho. These are special rewards given to all users all over the world as PES has completed 25 years. This is a part of a celebration which will be continued next week as well. These 2 players, Coutinho and Dybala, were free rewards given to everyone on last Thursday, and the coming Thursday we'll be receiving 3 more free players of the same featured player category. Let's not disclose the 3 players right now, but just imagine if we have 6 players, 3 next week, 2 Dybala and Coutinho plus Maradona in your team, you already have 6 good players in your team to start with. That is very different from what we had when we started. So that's the reason this is the best time as a beginner to start playing PES. Let's go over and check our squad right now. This is a squad of all white ball players which we had right now. So let's change the lineup. If you click on the team icon, click on auto pick, the team will automatically be picked with the best players you have in your squad. As you can see, the 3 players we signed right now are already in the starting 11. Let's just change them up a bit, as it's better I feel that the 3 better players be in the forward positions. Let's go ahead and save this. The next important thing for a beginner would be to understand the concept of training a player. Let's check on the My Team trainer player option. As we don't have any trainers right now, we'll be going ahead and converting a player. In the trainers option, let's convert our first player. Usually you convert players which you don't require or have better players already in that position. Let's go ahead and check the left wing forward. As I have Coutinho, I'll be going ahead and training these 2 players. Let's convert them into trainers first, and that's done. Let's go back to the team again. Okay, yeah. In the players option, I'll be going ahead and selecting Coutinho now, as he's a left wing forward. It's always better to train players of the same type or the same position with the players of a similar position. So these 2 left wing forwards will be used to train Coutinho. Now that's being done. Please observe that Coutinho did not even go up to level 2. That's because these are featured player cards. Featured player cards usually take a lot of training and they will take a lot of time to reach their peak level. Let's go over and check out the player cards. These are all the player cards that we have right now. Let's sort them out according to their card type. The first 2 players are featured cards. The third one is the iconic moment, and the others are the days player cards. If you can observe that this is already a very decent squad, and with 3 more players yet to come, this will be a very good squad. The 2 strips we had are of Manchester United, as we selected Manchester United. Let's go over and check the next thing, which is the achievements. The achievements are a very quick way to actually obtain both GP and My Club coins as well. On this achievements, I'm going to focus the link data Konami ID achievement. This achievement gives you 250 coins. When I speak about this achievement, in this achievement, you just have to make up a Konami ID, that is register with Konami, and you'll be getting 250 coins automatically. Now that I've sorted these achievements, you can check that these achievements are basically dependent on the different players that you are signing or training, and effectively give you a good option of collecting coins at a very fast rate. Let's just go ahead and skip this part. I'll directly skip to the last achievement that will be done. The last achievement is achievements completed 10. And okay, let's just go ahead and focus on the Konami ID thing. Please do this as a beginner. This will help you a lot. These 250 coins will be of great use. Let's get back to the main page. As you can see, this newsletter has popped up telling us about the 25th anniversary download campaign. As you can see below, lucky number 10 login campaign round 1 included Dybala and Coutinho, and the campaign 2 round 2 would include Ozil, Messi, and Rashford. With these players added, all beginners now will have 6 good players to build on and make a great squad. Now, let's check the last feature I want to highlight. In Maradona player details, the player level is 1 and the maximum is level 31 with a contract of 10 matches. Ensure to train all your good players to their maximum level ASAP. For contract renewal, always use GP instead of My Club coins. One very important tip for contract renewal: renew all contracts of good players when they are at level 1, because as their level increases, the cost would also increase. Please remember the tip always. Now I'm switching back to my primary account to show you a few details on my primary account. The bottom left corner has my owner ID. You can copy it and send me a friend request on PES2020, and we can go ahead and play online games whenever it's possible. I have copied this ID in the video description as well. Please check it out from there. Now, let's focus on the first thing, login bonus. The login bonus is different to a beginner's account. As you can see, my login bonus was just of My Club coins. The next thing I would like to focus on is the type of player cards. The 3 types we saw in the beginner account were base player cards, iconic player cards, Maradona. Also, we saw the featured player cards, club selection basically, Dybala and Coutinho. Now, these are the player cards that I have in my primary account, sorted according to their card type. The initial ones that you see are the featured player cards. The club crests at the bottom indicate the club selection cards. The ones which have a green background are actually player of the week featured cards. Featured cards, player of the week, were actually a regular event when football was being played around the world at a regular basis. Because of coronavirus, as football events have stopped, these cards have also stopped coming and have become a rarity. Now, as you can observe, these cards are sorted according to their position. Now, as we go into keepers, the next type of card are the pink colored cards, which are the 4 iconic moment cards that I have: Maradona, Nakamura, Beckham, and Perez. Followed by these other new type of cards that we don't have in a beginner account. These type of cards are called as legendary cards. These legendary players are retired long back from the game. I have managed to collect a few, including Ronaldinho and Roberto Carlos as well. The rest of the players I have are all base player cards, including gold, silver, bronze, and even white player cards as well. As I'm scrolling down, I would like to focus on the point that this takes a lot of time, and you'll have to realize that featured players and black ball players are usually the best players that you can obtain, although there are some good silver and bronze players as well. With this, we are done with today's squad building tutorial. If you feel I have gone wrong anywhere, or if you have any questions, please post in the comment section below. Also, as this was the first part of the series, the second part that would be coming out shortly would include the controls and gameplay required for a beginner. For more such useful videos for beginners, please check the video description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.